Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Marvellous Nakamba. Number 7, John McGinn. Number 6, Douglas Luiz. Number 11, Ollie.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Everton is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Alexander Zinchenko in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And the main forward is Gabriel Jesus.
Thank you, Villa Park. Enjoy the game.
And the match begins. Really getting stuck in. Nakamba. And now Bailey. Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Just the clearance that was called for. And attempting the through ball. Sterling. Sterling. Mahrez. There it is. The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Bailey. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Alexander Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Regained possession. Gabriel Jesus. Silva. Showing good defensive judgment. Ollie Watkins. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Silva. Mahrez. Untidy in possession. Watkins. It's with Nakamba. What can they do from here? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. That's a well-struck pass. Buendia. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Bernardo Silva. Now with Jesus. Given away by City. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Fernandinho with it. Possession one. Space afforded him. Marvellous Nakamba. Take it away. This might be ideal for the counter. And Bernardo Silva has it. And it's Gabriel Jesus. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. This might have potential. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. McGinn. Bailey. And Bailey. McGinn. And he's taken it away. Getting forward. McGinn. John McGinn. Douglas Luiz. It's a neat move. McGinn. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And the ball's gone. Is it going to end up being productive for them? It needs an accurate cross. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Rodri. It's with Joao Cancelo. Fernandinho. The ball with Rodri. Couldn't keep it. Jesus. Alexander Zinchenko. Sterling. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. Played over. Able to deal with the threat. Ake. Gabriel Jesus. He's given us away. Real chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Taken short. Bernardo Silva has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Over it comes. Got to it easily, the keeper. Really good interception. Joao Cancelo. The ball with Rodri. Rodri. Jesus. Well, they might be onto something. Mahrez. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Playing it in. Cleared away comprehensively. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. And Sterling has it. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Leon Bailey. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Played into the box. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
We'll meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
Silva. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well read to put an end to that attack. Watkins. It's with Nakamba. Excellent vision. McGinn. Terrific block. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Rodri. Sterling has it. Fernandinho. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Riyad Mahrez. On attacking possibilities. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Not a bad pass it was.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and look like scoring every time they go forward. They do need to extend their lead, though, while they're playing so well.
That's an exquisite pass from Gabriel Jesus. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Rodri. And that was a very fine read. And he's broken free. McGinn. Can they square the game? Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Douglas Luiz. And space for the cross. Well, the clearance half-hearted. And problem solved for now. Sterling. Rodri. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Promising looking ball. Alexander Zinchenko. And players waiting in the centre. Sterling. They really look after the ball when they have it. Under real pressure here. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Played over. Well, he almost headed it in. Matty Cash. John McGinn. Watkins. Slipshod passing. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Gabriel Jesus. Now with Silva. And in the perfect position to read it. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Bailey. Watkins. And a poor ball. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Sterling. It is advantage Manchester City here. And he just let his opponent glide by. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Gabriel Jesus. Bernardo Silva. Sterling has it. Given away by City. Mahrez. On to Jesus. Rodri. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Jesus. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Mahrez. But they took care of the situation defensively. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, I suppose it's no great surprise, but Riyad Mahrez was difficult to subdue in the first half. Stuart, what did you make of his performance?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second.
And the match begins. Sterling. Mahrez. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Real chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Bernardo Silva has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Played into the box. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he...
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Now putting it wide from there, disappointing. Another perfect position to read it. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Marvellous Nakamba. It's with Douglas Luiz. It's with Nakamba. Buendia. Douglas Luiz. Well read to ease the pressure. Bad pass. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And space to cross it. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Could be a chance to break here. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Douglas Luiz. John McGinn. Douglas Luiz. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Opportunity! He's blocked it! Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Over it comes. Able to get a body in the way. Rodri. High quality defending. Fernandinho. It's very attractive attacking football, and Mahrez comes into things now. Losing possession. Mahrez. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Ollie Watkins. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Rodri. Mahrez. Fernandinho. Now with Jesus. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. And a good-looking ball. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Rodri. Now Zinchenko. Jesus. Riyad Mahrez. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. And a throw-in it's going to be. Mahrez. Options in the centre. Getting in there to intercept. Oh, he's given us away. And Gabriel Jesus, he's in behind. And it's come off the keeper. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Silva. Extremely sloppy in possession. Emiliano Buendia. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here it is again, and having got a touch on it, he'll be a little bit disappointed he didn't keep it out. It was a good effort, though.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Well, we're into the final half hour. Cross fired over. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Questions have been asked of Manchester City. Now it's all about their answers. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Alexander Zinchenko. Sterling has it. A really effective shielding under pressure.
Well, as you can see, Villa are struggling to control possession, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And the advantage is with City. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Now Mahrez. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Offside, a tight one. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Silva. On to Jesus. Rodri. On to Silva. Riyad Mahrez. And giving it away. Fernandinho. And back with Fernandinho. Joao Cancelo. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. He's in control of the situation. And given away. Buendia. McGinn. Bailey. It's with Nakamba. Emiliano Buendia. Nakamba. spot on with that tackle. There's 20 minutes remaining now. Bernardo Silva. They couldn't maintain possession. John McGinn. It's with Nakamba on the offensive, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. In position here to protect the ball. And the ball back with City now. Jesus. Fernandinho with it. And Sterling has it. Superb block. City need a boost. Will they get one from this corner? And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both.
Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Morgan Sanson.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not cleared away completely. Rodri. It's with Joao Cancelo. And Bernardo Silva has it. Good-looking sequence. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Watkins. It's with Nakamba. And taking it away. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? But they took care of the situation defensively. Lost possession. Sanson. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think they've just about deserved to be in the lead here. Can they now just see this game through for what will be an excellent win?
It might be. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Alexander Zinchenko. Rodri. On to Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Outfoxing the defender. The referee has decided to give the free-kick decision the way of City. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Chance. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
He's driven in the corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Over the top towards Raheem Sterling. Alexander Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva. Claudio Gomez. He's using his strength to good effect. Claudio Gomez. And quite simply wide of the target.
Substitution for Aston Villa.
And a substitution in the offing.
Marvellous Nakamba. To be replaced by 21, Anwar El Ghazi.
Tyrone Mings. Did well to win the ball back. Jesus. Getting forward. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Cancelo. In the right place to cut out the pass. Giving the ball away. Silva. It's with Joao Cancelo. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Bailey. McGinn. Promising possession, this. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Breaking at pace. Rodri. Sterling. On to Jesus. The ball with Rodri. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Alexander Zinchenko. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Gabriel Jesus. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Anwar El Ghazi. El Ghazi. Target. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Claudio Gomez. It's with Joao Cancelo. Jesus. The ball with Rodri. Claudio Gomez. On to Silva. Rodri. Jesus. Silva. Claudio Gomez. Riyad Mahrez. On to Jesus. And taken away, he won the ball. Bernardo Silva. Well, closed down straight away. Matt Target. Ollie Watkins. Bailey. Options in the middle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. They need to get bodies back. Bernardo Silva. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. And there goes the whistle for full time. The Villa fans will leave the stadium happy on the back of this victory.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Sterling. Maddis. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. Real chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Bernardo Silva has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Looking for that final pass and for that chance. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. Just can't subdue him. It might be. And there it is. A 2-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. Real chance. Bernardo Silva. He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters?